starting to kind of settle in here at Ohio State, and I guess the fact that you're coming from another Big Ten program, does that help you in the transition because you're familiar with the style and caliber?
Yeah, big credit to Minnesota. Coming from another Big Ten program, it's like going against like similar builds, but more pass rushers here. So run blocking. My run blocking is like my best thing about me. Pretty good, but pass pro, working on that and going against these best pass rushers every day, the best pass rushers in the country every day. I mean, I'm just getting better and better. Everything's going good.
When you were looking to transfer to Ohio State, what stood out about them? What did you like about this challenge coming?
Necessarily just the need and like how much they really wanted me. This is always a dream school to go here, and I really, even when I hit the point, I wasn't even really thinking going here, even when they contacted me. But just coming here, seeing what was going on, and like just also like the O-line room. I know some of these dudes played high school with them, and like just some of these people on the team I know them too, and like they're all just like welcoming me. Like it was just like it was like a family, just brotherhood, just bring them in, even before I even committed. So. Okay, cool.
Had you grown up as an Ohio State fan and being so close and like wanting to play here?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was the biggest. Like I got a little brother. He was the biggest. Yeah, but yeah, I got a little brother. He got his whole room decked out Buckeyes. But yeah, I remember watching every Saturday when going to my grandpa's house, just watching the games every day, getting mad like a fan, But yeah, it was always a dream.
Is it kind of surreal you're here now then? Without being confused?
Yeah, some days I wake up and I'm like, I look down at my shirt, it says Buckeyes, and I look around, walking the facility, fingerprint working, and I'm like, I'm really here. It's time to work.
You worry about the fingerprint not working on there?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Phillip, what's it been like so far, just competing for a spot? Have you been primarily at right tackle so far?
It's been great working with Ian. He's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of the craziest younger dudes I've ever worked with. Working with him every day, getting better and better, both in our crafts, the different things we're better at. But it's been great working here.
Is that something that stands out just coming here to Ohio State? Just the depth of talent you have around you?
Yeah, I'm looking around. I remember my first day. I'm looking around. I'm looking at Jelani. Crazy. And then I see Jeremiah, crazy. I'm just looking around everybody, KJ, Caden Curry getting off the bar. I'm like, okay, like this is the real deal, for sure.
How do you take that holy crap moment and then grow from it?
I really just take that and I just take it as a challenge. Like, okay, like they got all these attributes, they got all these things, but can they get past me though? Can they beat me though? So every day just working on that, just getting better and better.
Have you and Houston developed a strong relationship being fellow transfers?
Yeah, that's my dog. We came in together and just like talking to each other about the process, especially when like Coach Fryer left, and I was like, what are we gonna do, you and me? And then we just stuck through it, and then me and him now, I just talk to him every day. That's my boy, and working on different things because he's at the left, I'm at the right, seeing things from different point of view. So it's been great.
How's the transition going for you?
It's been amazing. I feel every day getting better and better, going against the best every day. So you have to be on your A game, and going against dudes like CJ, that's my boy. Just getting better and better. And the transition, just I'm an hour, half away from home, so it's just been pretty good.
You started 4 games last year in Minnesota. How did you think you did in November in those games? What did you think you learned from that?
I think like for my role, I think I did just enough. Like as a person I am now, if I was a person, I feel like I would have done way better. But just going into that role, helping Minnesota do what we got to do, and I feel like I did just enough. But there's always room for improvement.
Where did you see room for improvement? What specifically do you want to improve on?
Pass pro and my first steps. Working on those things because I have the lift, I have the power. I was just all over the place, and just I feel like every game I was understanding how the game worked and how to attack, how to be passive, but how to work together as an O-line unit and not just be by myself.
You mentioned the first half. What about that first half?
Really just making sure I feel powerful out of my stance. That was the one big thing I had to work on, especially at my last school, working on my stance, making sure I can push off and like gain ground. And I felt like sometimes I wasn't doing that.
Ethan mentioned that he had to lose 30 pounds when he got here. Did you have to transform your body at all?
Definitely. I was 320 coming in, and I played at 320. I felt great, and then they told me they wanted me to go down to 315, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I got 315. I started running. They started putting me on the meal plan. They started doing all this. I'm like, oh, hold on, I see the vision now. So yeah, I was like, I definitely transformed my body. My arms is definitely getting bigger. Weight room, it's been amazing. I'm growing every day. It's hard every day, but I love it though. Like I'm getting worked after practice, after the weight room. I'm like cooked, but I can see the results and seeing the gains.
What is it like? You leave a place, you know you're probably breaking some people's hearts back there and stuff. But describe what it's like to make a move like this. You know what I mean? In basically in the midst of a college career. What were you seeking more than anything else?
It was definitely a big move. What was I seeking? Just the development with knowing I wanted to go against some of the best dudes every day, and coming here I'll be able to do that, and just the training program and the culture here, and it's summer in Minnesota, so it was definitely like an easy merge. Yeah.
You had said like you hadn't really thought about Ohio State being an option when you went into the portal. How quickly did it sort of emerge as one? What do you remember about just sort of their recruitment of you?
I remember Coach Fry calling me when I hit the portal. He was one of the couple first people to hit me up. I was gonna go home anyways because I was gonna go to my mom's house because I fasted when I hit the portal, make sure I was making the right decision, and I was gonna go home with my family and just talk about it. And my cousin and them, they were like, "You're already an hour and a half away, so you might as well just see what's up there." They showing interest, and I was like, "No, might as well."
You mentioned the transition from Fry to Tyler Bowen. Just what's it been like playing for Coach Bowen so far?
I don't really know too much about Coach Fry, just a little bit. But when I was in here, I definitely saw like dudes definitely develop. Like I can see it on tape, not necessarily like really see it at practice. But with Coach Bowen, every day, just improving, and he's just always telling me things that little things that I don't even notice that I need to work on, especially with Coach Johnson and Coach Dickey. Having those three in the room is probably the best thing ever for me.